Hey there, how y'all doing? This is Weapons Tech Mac coming to you from deep in the heart of Texas. And tonight, we're going to go over this new Springfield XDM Elite Compact 10 millimeter. First off, we'll verify that empty and safe. She is. So I picked this up, I guess it's been, a couple of months now. Giving it a thorough going over. Guess I've put close to 200 rounds through it. Jacketed, target ammo, full bore, buffalo bore, all that stuff through it. It's handled it like a champ. No problems. So let's take a look at this guy. She is 10 millimeter. Compact, I guess you could call it. I guess you could say it's the size of a Glock 19. I'll show you some comparisons here in a little bit. I was very intrigued to get a carry size gun in a 10 millimeter. I'm a big fan of the 10 millimeter. I love the round. And, most of my 10 millimeters are, full size guns. Most of them, they all are. And then when this came out and I started seeing some reviews on it, I decided to give it a try. And when I saw that, I guess it was Gunbuyer had it on sale, I snapped that baby up real quick. And I've not been disappointed at all. I've not used it as a carry gun yet. I'm looking at probably doing it here pretty soon. I think that my carry guns have to go through multiple different types of ammunition that I typically carry and do it in such a fashion that I can trust it. So I get at least 300 rounds through it. This is getting pretty close. I'll be taking it out to the range here again to run the last few through it. And I had a heck of a deal at Academy I guess it's been a week and a half ago. They had 10 millimeter, of course it was just target rounds, for a box of 50 Blazer, I believe it was, for $24, 10 millimeter. So picked up a bunch of that. Usually 10 millimeter stuff's pretty damned expensive. But anyway, I've put all kinds of different ammo through it. Target rounds, jacketed rounds, full bore, buffalo bore, heavy duty rounds. And for the small size, the recoil is not too bad. I was way impressed. It's a very accurate shooting gun. And you'll see that when I show you my time at the range with this thing. But let's take a kind of a closer look at it. It's a standard XDM compact setup. It does have some pretty heavy duty striations here in the front and back of the slide. You get a pretty good grip on it. I think that they probably could have made them just a little bit deeper. I don't know, maybe I'm just being a little bit picky. It is optics ready. I think Springfield sells that Dragonfly red dot. It's supposed to be pretty good, but I just picked it up like this. It does have a fiber optic front sight, and then it's got that rear sight, so it has a pretty darn good sight picture. Bring it into battery real quick, pick up your target. Of course, it has an accessory rail, put your lights or whatever you want on the front. It's a standard Springfield, so you're gonna have a grip safety. I don't mind the grip safety. Of course, I'm an old 1911 guy. It has ambidextrous slide stop on either side. This is your takedown lever, so just rack it back and then flip that, and then you can take it down. I'm not going to take it down for you. This is a pretty simple gun to take down. Bit of a little, I don't know if you call that extended magazine release, because it's, it's not poking out there too bad, but it's pretty good access to it. Of course, it has a nice accessible mag well. Go right up in there. The grip is, well, I don't know. I'm going to be getting me some talons on this, I believe. If I get really sweaty hands, this does have a bit of a recoil to it. I think they may have been able to do a little better with the texturing on the grip. I'm getting real picky now, I guess. You can see that it's a bit short there. It comes with two 10-round magazines. I really haven't checked into getting extended mags or not. Of course, your pinky is going to be hanging off there a little bit, but it's actually not too bad. Okay, some guns when your pinky's hanging off, it just doesn't feel right. Well, this one's not too bad. This actually has a pretty good solid feel to it. Of course, it's a Springfield. It's well put together. You can see the top already. Throw your optic on up there. The sights, you can pop them out of there and replace them with whatever you want, I guess. Trigger, it's got a real nice trigger. I'd say it's about a 5-pound trigger. And your reset, not very far. And there you go. It's kind of a short reset, unlike some where you got to go all the way out, but this is pretty good. Anyway, give you a close look at this guy. I think it's a nice looking pistol. It's a good shooter. It's a fun gun to shoot. And it packs a wallop. It's 10 millimeter. So I'll do a little nuts and bolts breakdown of this thing. Maybe compare it with some other pistols so you can get an idea of size if you haven't really looked at one of these up close personal. So we'll go to that end. All right, so here she is. The XDM. Let's see the official title of this thing. XDM Elite 3.8 Compact OSP 10 millimeter handgun. Now, I think I screwed up earlier when I said it comes with two 10-round magazines. It comes with two 11-round magazines. It just says 10 on the back there, but it actually has a little extender thing down there. And so you get two 11-round mags. So to jam 11 plus 1 into a pretty small little guy, that's pretty dang good. Plus they've got a 15 one with a little sleeve on it you can get. Not sure how available those are. They're probably kind of hard to get right now, but I'll look into it. All right, so let's look at the nuts and bolts of this thing. Okay. So this is considered a compact 10 millimeter handgun. And of course it's black. It's 3.8 inch hammer forged steel melanite finish. The barrel's 3.8 inches long. The slide is forged steel melanite finish. Optics ready, like I told you. The black polymer frame. The sights a fiber optic front. Tactical rack U-dot rear. And a captive recoil system. Grip width is 1.2 inches. Of course, two 11-round magazines. Weight is 27 ounces empty. Length is 6.75 inches long. Height is 4.5 inches high. MSRP is $633. I got this for about $560, I guess. Of course, if you're going to get it with the red dot, it'll be more expensive than that. But that's this guy. What I want you to do is show you a comparison between this and, say a Glock 19 size gun. This is my Glock 32, which is basically a Glock 19, except it's in 357 SIG. So you can see that they're pretty similar in size. The Springfield just a tiny bit shorter, maybe by, well, no, maybe not. Pretty close, both of those guns. So if you're wondering what size this thing is, it's basically a Glock 19 size. Now if you compare it to, I've got a HK VP9 SK. The SK just a little bit shorter. Of course, this would be in the same size as the CZP07, and so or the SIG P320 carry. But anyway, that's our Springfield XDM Elite 10mm compact. Show you both sides of this guy. You can see you got a little place to rest your thumb there. It does have a match grade barrel, and it's got the little safety middle on the trigger there. Fiber optic front. It's got that little, it's a half circle rear sight indicator if it's cocked back or not. Optics ready. It does have a indicator at the top of the slide if there is a round in the chamber. This thing right here will pop up, show you some red. Anyway, that's kind of a closer look at this guy. Okay, we have a Springfield XDM Elite Compact 10mm. Let's see how she is. First shots. Like it. All right, so we'll kind of wrap this thing up with the Springfield XDM Elite Compact 10mm. Give you my final thoughts on this guy. Like I said, I put it through about 2 months of various tests, and it's just handled everything I put through it without problem. It's a very accurate shooter. It's not too bad on the recoil for the size. And if you want a big punch, I know a lot of guys around here will have this as kind of a backup gun. They're getting these for backup gun. They go out hog hunting this, put a hog down real quick. Of course, if you're up in bear country, this also take care of that. And so I've not been disappointed with this pistol at all. This is a keeper for me. And so that means I'm going to recommend it 2 thumbs up. Really love this Springfield. Of course, I've not been disappointed with any of my Springfields that I've had. But hey, this is Weapons Tech Mac giving the old Springfield XDM Elite Compact 10mm a double thumbs up. Definitely worth your while if you're into 10mm. So, as always, God bless Texas. God bless the United States. And long live the Republic.